Well, since I still can't do this one, I guess the only thing I can really do here is, go back this way and actually not trust Iris. It really is. I still find it really difficult to not say Iber instead of Iris and vice versa. I know who I'm on about, it's just sometimes I can never remember their names. Now I've just got to work out how to not trust her. Is it just me that thinks this man over here in the thing, he's kind of like, looks like he's bleeding from the back and the head? Like, it's red because he's bleeding, and I don't know, that's his exposed skull underneath. Might just be me. I was gonna say, did I do it? It made the noises, the swooshing noises, but it didn't really do anything. So, there's Iris's core, which is what I picked up last time when I believed her. Can I just be like, no? How do I not believe you? Do I just wait for time to run out, or? Right, okay, so now that I've gotten to this area, what I actually need to do, and I'm saying that because, I know this, I looked it up, I'm sorry, okay?
Someone's there?
I can talk to this man.
Excuse me, who are you? What the?
Hey, it's a zombie!
Ah! That scared me. Why is there a monster in marble?
You just murdered it, Iber, so, that says more about you than it does the rest of us.
Hey, don't say that about Mama.
Oh, please. Is that this man?
Wait a fucking minute! I recognize that face! You're in the fucking water supply at the end of the other route!
What? You know him?
Not exactly. He is a familiar face that has appeared in many unrelated people's dreams.
Also, yeah, one of you pointed out that this is one of the things that Otto was talking about when we talked to him about, like, weird... I was gonna say conspiracy things. It wasn't the conspiracies, it was the one before, where we were discussing parallel worlds and the such.
He is an urban legend of sorts. If you are interested, I can tell you more later.
No, that's okay.
You're a material?
Huh. The Dream Wanderer. I'm glad I can slow walk as opposed to running away, because that about sums up my expression.
There's a crafting table here as well.
Oh, I can craft not available. That's interesting. I guess I had to kill the zombie first in order to do this.
What is NA?
I see. You can take advantage of this glitch, Date.
But I don't know anything about guitars.
I said glitch, not Gretch.
That was the joke you were making? Okay. I thought Gretsch only made drums. Apparently they make everything. And that shows what I know.
I could do that?
This game is filled with bugs and programming errors.
If I'm honest, it's a bit shit of a game, so... They definitely just ripped off Minecraft.
We can take advantage of that to reveal things not supposed to be seen.
I see. Let's try it.
Understood.
This man makes me all kinds of unnerved.
What? It spent the this man material. We can use you?
Is it a glitched skill?
Oh, I see.
I don't.
How about that? Anything change?
The numbers have changed.
What, is it August 32nd?
What?
No, the pickaxe is level 255.
Isn't that like a max... that's something to do with data storage, the number 255. From what I remember, I don't entirely know why it's relevant.
That's pretty extreme.
But with this glitched item, we may be able to destroy something we were not supposed to be able to. Something in the game world. Or rather, something Iris doesn't want us to destroy.
Okay. So... where am I going then? We've got Gate 4, Monitor F. Can I break through to you?
It is blocked, but this must be the exit for Golden Yokocho.
I can probably dig this now.
Understood. I suppose we can't dig here.
Well, never mind then.
Seems like it.
Then where do I dig with this? The shrine wall? Do I dig you up?
This is a strange wall.
I can dig you up.
I see. I just need to use the pickaxe.
Good old glitchy goodness.
You're right. Do it.
Leave it to me.
Oh god! We really are glitching. I had to double check, make sure I was mashing the right button there because I was concerned I
The wall
wasn't.
disappeared.
The iris has bloomed?
No, this is no miracle.
This is a glitch.
Merely the result of the game's programming changing the iris from wilted to bloom.
That can't be.
Batu, what are you doing? What about the monument? What about fighting Knives?
Tell her that we have the strongest pickaxe. We don't need that. Let's continue.
Wait! Dante! No! Don't abandon me!
We really are just going the whole 9 yards with this glitch thing, aren't we?
What's with this screen? Is it loading? Well, if you need to use the bathroom, now's the time.
Take note, kids. Go take a piss while we do whatever this is.
This is...
Golden Yokocho. Not the world of Shovelforge.
Like the actual Golden Yokocho?
This might be Iris's real Somnium.
There's nothing here. We have no choice but to move forward.
You should probably stop being pixelated now, Iba. Or, you know, ignore everything I've just said. Am I just going, or... I can see something I can interact with at the end of the street, so... Also, I'm aware I've not introed this video, but I'll do it when we're done here, I think.
Is this the exit? Let's go in.
Into the rainbow.
We're back.
Hey, look.
What? Pyramid?
Nice is close. Dante, help me! Please!
Iris!
Let's help Iris. Let's help her by freeing her from her world of delusion. Reveal the truth hiding inside her imagination, Date.
Why does this sound like some Persona-ass shit that you're saying? Well, do I still need to use the mirror?
A mirror door. But I'm not reflected in it.
Well, this is different from before.
Well said, Date.
No, you can't! That mirror amplifies the power of dance!
Then I will do it.
Stop, please! Please!
Ah! Is this Iris when she was a child?
She had white hair back then, unless this is... No, it's not a grayscale picture. She has a pink thing. Is that a shirt or some kind of jacket? I don't goddamn know. Do I look like a fashionista?
Iris, this is all in your head. You're imagining it. It's not real.
No, you're wrong, Dante!
Iba,
What?
let's end this.
Yeah.
Wow, he sounds real fucking sinister this time. Let's fucking end this. I would say, here's hoping I have enough seconds to just about. Fucking hell.
Leave
Oh, God. I don't like the idea of doing this. And I'm thankful I did the other one first. But, here goes nothing.
Iba, that thing there. Destroy it.
No, stop!
Understood.
Please, stop! Stop!
I love the little boopy sounds that Iba makes when she walks. I don't think I'll have another time to bring it up, so I'll bring it up just there and then. Here we have wee baby Iris reading some Illuminati magazines. I don't like how it's called Awaken. Just throwing it out there. The only way that could have been, like, phrased more suspiciously if it was called Enlighten. Matsushita Diner. 1 a.m. Oda, you up? We need
Okay, I think I got it. So it's like this. Date and Tessa were attacked at Golden Yokocho by a group of unknown gunmen?
Mm-hmm.
No, not unknown. They were hired by Nyes Outlaws, also known as Nyes. I found out Nyes' secret, and now they want me dead.
Date, is this for real?
I don't believe a word of it this route, but that's just me.
It's true that we were shot at by armed gunmen. But the Nyes part...
The sync earlier didn't prove Iris's story. It only made me more skeptical. Iris is lying, maybe even unknowingly. She believes that she's been targeted by Nyes. She sincerely does, but...
Date, you don't believe me?
I thought about it carefully before answering.
Iris, let me be honest. I think you're letting your imagination get the better of you.
It's not my imagination. Why don't you believe me? Date, you're just being stubborn. You're just a cynical old man who doesn't believe in anything.
Then you have to give me proof. If you can't show me proof, I can't believe you. Iris, seriously, you're imagining things.
Fine then. I'm stupid to think I could trust you, Date. Goodbye.
Oof. I don't like that ice pick. I don't like that being there. Iris stood up and walked away. I don't know why it felt the need to show me that. I just feel suddenly unnerved. Don't ask why. You probably already know why. Anyway, now that all that's done, I should probably intro this video about halfway through. If it's good enough for some anime, it's good enough for me. Hey there, guys! My name is Nix, and welcome back to the Somnium Files. Last time, Iris lost an eye. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on that one. You kind of missed something important. So, if you didn't see it, go back and do it, because I'm on the other side now, and it's not looking good so far. Anyway. Do you believe any of this, Ota?
Date, you don't believe Tessa, right?
Right.
You don't believe Nyes Outlaws exists?
No, I don't.
Then why was she almost kidnapped?
I don't know. But it might have something to do with Renju.
he was looking for Iris.
In any case, we don't know who's behind it.
I mean, it's safe to assume it's Renju. I just don't know his motives, whether he's a cultist or whether there's something else going on.
But we know she's in danger. Which is why I came here.
Why did we let her leave then?
I need you to hide Iris.
What?
I need to go somewhere.
To Hitomi's residence.
Oh yeah, I saw her talking with Sosajima on another timeline, I think, so...
Yeah, I need to talk to her immediately.
I was gonna say, do you have any idea where she is? But...
There's a room back there she kinda made her own. She's probably there.
She's certainly made herself at home.
I thought your mom didn't like her.
Has Iris been back there before?
Yeah, Tessa's been here a few times.
You got any problems?
Well, yeah. If you make her mad, you make me mad.
Well, I guess you'll have to be mad then. She had to hear the truth. The cold, hard truth.
Even if that's true, you could have worded it nicer.
That's true.
You could have handled this better, Date.
I think so as well. You are as clumsy as ever.
No, don't judge me. Okay, sum it up.
Hide Iris? I mean, I don't mind, but... why here?
The organization that I'm in may have a traitor, so I can't take her to HQ. That, of course, means that I can't take her to my house either. So I thought this diner would be a good place. Her enemies wouldn't look for her here. If she's here with you guys, I know that she's safe.
Stop it. Stop it.
Wait, you guys?
Yeah, I'm expecting one more.
Mizuki.
Any minute now.
Mizuki?
Ah, good, my champion.
Don't worry, I understand everything.
Excellent.
I'll protect Iris.
Anyway, if they do manage to find her here, having Mizuki around should help, right?
Right.
She means business. Look at that fighting stance.
I know how strong she is.
Good luck, you two.
Thanks, Date.
She even sounds pissed off as she thanks me. I really can't get in her good books this timeline.
Date.
I'm sorry for coming so late. I need to talk to you about Iris.
Don't worry, she's alive.
What is it?
Let's preface the conversation with that. I steeled myself and continued.
Iris said something to me that was very concerning. She said she's being targeted by an organization called Laws, and that she needs help. Does any of this sound familiar?
I decided not to tell her about the shooting at Golden Yokocho. I didn't want her to worry. After a while, Hitomi spoke.
I didn't intend to hide it from you. I just never found the right time.
Huh?
She's... sick. Iris has a malignant brain tumor.
Oof.
A brain tumor?
It makes her say strange things sometimes.
I see. Her delirium could be a result of a brain tumor. It can also cause hallucinations and violent thoughts. It makes sense. Everything Iris said was likely a result of her condition.
Iba summarized it so bluntly and so calmly, but I couldn't stay calm. The words malignant malignant brain tumor circled in my mind. Oh boy. I mean, we discovered she was sick at the end of the other route, so... How long has she been ill for?
We found out in January. She suddenly collapsed at school. She went to the hospital and they examined her.
And they found the tumor.
They found a tumor. According to the doctor, surgery wouldn't help.
You mean?
Grade 4. Terminal.
Oh, Christ.
She has a year to live. At most. That's what the doctor told me. And if they were right, then she only has a few months left.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Yeah. Oof. God, why? Why is... all I can say is why. I mean, no one deserves this. I mean, I feel like asking, does Iris know, like, after we've just had that flashback, indicates that she may or may not know, but sure.
I didn't tell her the specifics, but I'm sure she knows.
Yeah, I figured. What can you tell us about
It's a
it?
brain tumor.
I mean, yeah.
It can cause a number of side effects. Nausea and dizziness.
The passing out on the roundabout and the dropping of the spoon.
Sometimes her hands and legs go numb. Sometimes she can't control her body temperature.
No, but I am kind of warm.
What? That was all caused by her brain tumor?
Damn. Is there no way to save her?
Ordinary treatments won't work, but there is one way to save her life.
Which is?
Date, it's from Mizuki.
Why now? Sorry, could you excuse me?
I stood up and went to the corner of the room to answer Mizuki's call.
Date, I'm sorry.
What? What happened?
Iris, she's gone. She disappeared. I only took my eyes off her for a second.
Oh god, why?
What? Where did she go?
I don't know. That's why I'm calling. But she left a note on the table. Oh, just sent you a picture. Did you get it?
I have it now. Opening.
I'm going with the person I trust the most. Please don't worry about me. Iris.
Iris?
Who she
I
trusts
have
the
tried
most.
calling Iris with a different line. I cannot connect. It is probable that she turned her phone off.
Who does she trust the most?
Damn.
If you can't trust moi.
Mizuki, let's split up and find her. Let Ota know too.
Got it.
Did something happen?
Yep, she ran off. She was eavesdropping. No point in hiding it. I told her that Iris was missing.
What?
Hitomi went quiet. She didn't ask why she disappeared. I'm sure she thinks it's the tumor. She thinks that Iris's illness is making her go insane.
Iris said that she was going with somebody. With the person she trusts most.
Oh, duh! I've just thought about it. It's probably Renju.
Any idea who that might be?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna go look for her.
I'll go too.
No, please, stay here. She might come home.
But
It's all right. I'll find her. Trust me.
I really hope we find her alive.
okay.
That's just me wishful thinking, I guess, at this point, but still. Is this the timeline where Moma gave her the tracker? I can't remember.
Date, the person in Iris's letter. The one she trusts most. Who do you think that is?
As I say, at this point, she doesn't know who her uncle is, so that's why I assumed it was Renju.
I think so too. Remember what Iris said?
I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
According to the mermaid at Sunfish Pocket.
But he tried to kidnap her, right? I'm not mistaking that fact. Or is that just something that happened on the other time? No, I'm sure that's this timeline.
He was looking for Iris.
I think Renju called Iris.
And Iris went looking for him.
Exactly.
Then what can I do? We've been looking for Renju. Everyone at HQ is looking for him too. Not to mention he's on the run with number 89. And even with all of that, we haven't found him. We don't even have any leads.
If we only had some clues to work with.
Then we wouldn't be in this mess.
Are you giving up? Iris might be with number 89 at this very moment. We need to find her immediately. Now think, Date. Where would Renju go?
Where would he go? I mean, I don't think he'd go to Lemniscate. There seems too many witnesses. And again, I could say this about all of these. I don't know why he'd go to the Sagan household, because we just... I guess I'll just go through these and see what comes up positive. I doubt it's this one.
I got a call from Mizuki. She went to Lemniscate, but no one was there.
Okay, that rules that out. What about Sunfish?
Ota already searched Sunfish Pocket. It's open for business, however...
No one's seen him.
Iris was not there. I didn't ask about Renju, but I am sure that he would have told us.
I'm gonna say, Iris's mom's house? I guess that's Iris's house as well. Shush.
It's true that they've known each other for some time. But when we went to the house, he was not there.
He could have got there after we left. You know, just like he did with Sunfish Pocket that one time.
Renju's house is currently occupied by officers from HQ. If he went back there, we would have been contacted.
You'd hope. Oh, duh, cold storage. The pier.
The cold storage warehouse. Maybe he's there.
It's where everyone else has been so far, so... Oh god, I've just realized this is probably when my premonition comes true. There better not be a fucking polar bear in here!
There is no one here.
Damn. He's not here? Let's go, Iba.
Wait,
What's wrong? Is there someone here?
no living organisms detected.
Oh, I don't like that phrasing.
Then...
Dead organisms?
No living organisms detected.
Yeah, you had to spell it out for me, didn't you?
You mean...
Let's search the area. We might be able to find something.
Oh boy, this is Is it you, Mr. Cardboard Box? I like how my first instinct was like, check the crane. Is the crane okay? The crane is okay. What about you, Switchboard? Nothing strange about it.
On Sunday night, you saw Iris's body here?
Yeah. Her dead body was right here on the workbench.
This is where I found her corpse. There's nothing there now. An ice cutting machine. Thank God that's all we have to say about that one. Cardboard boxes on the shelf. Nothing wrong there. Before you go passing judgment, do you want to, like, x-ray them? Just saying. Oh, for the love of...
No. This can't be. Iris. Iris.
Nope, this is the second time I found... No. Was the second time this timeline? I would say it's the second time I found Iris dead, but, we know that ain't the case. I want to say... Is it a different eye she's got thingied out? Compared to where we found... Compared to the end of the last route, or... Am I just misremembering?
Have you settled down?
No.
The scene is being inspected without you. This time the body didn't disappear.
Oh, haha.
However, you lost consciousness. I didn't expect you to faint.
I'm just having a bad day, okay?
Seeing that corpse must have been incredibly shocking. I did not predict you to be the fainting type. I suppose humans are unpredictable. Now that you're back, let's get back to business. You are conscious, are you not? Are you at a loss for words?
I don't like your smug expression.
Date, don't let negative thoughts consume you. Thinking that Iris died because of me. If I never took her to Ota's, this wouldn't have happened. If you truly believe that, then your brain is completely rotten. Or perhaps when you saw the corpse, your head became filled with images of blooming yellow dandelions.
Okay.
What?
Oh, you're talking now. Was I correct? If you consider the situation logically, even an elementary school student would understand.
Huh?
Fine. Allow me to pluck some of those dandelions from your mind.
Are you about to say Renju killed her?
I will ask 3 questions. Please answer honestly.
Okay.
First question. The cold storage warehouse was not in regular operation. But even so, the AC was on, and a minus 58-degree temperature was maintained. Why is that?
To preserve the body, probably. Why does the warehouse have to keep at freezing temperature? Warehouse is being used to preserve something. Ice cream. The AC's broken. Ice cream? You know what? Some of y'all have said I don't pick any of the, air quote, funny options enough. So, ice cream.
Oh, I see you are back to making jokes. I am glad to hear that, but please stay focused.
It was to preserve her, I'm pretty sure.
To preserve something?
Yes. Let us move on to the next question. Second question. There was something strange about the corpse. Do you remember what that was?
It was covered by a cloth, it was completely frozen, it was missing its right eye, it was hidden in the engine compartment. I mean, like, 2 of these are pretty sus, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that the eye's missing, well, that's just fits the MO. It was hidden in the engine compartment?
The culprit was afraid that the body would be discovered, so they hid it under the hood. But why there? The ocean is right here. If they really wanted to hide the body, they could have put weights on it and sunk it into the water.
But we do not know for certain that the culprit was attempting to dispose of the body. There is something more unusual.
It was frozen, I guess is what we're getting at?
Iris's body was completely frozen. The temperature read -58. With Iris's weight... Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh? It should have taken about 18 hours to freeze solid. But we were...
Wait a moment. Before you draw your conclusion, allow me to ask my final question. Question 3. 2 days ago, Sunday night, you found a dead body in the cold storage warehouse. But afterward, you visited the Sagan household and discovered that Iris was in fact still alive. Why?
Wait a minute. Are there multiple Irises? Because I said Iris in Somnium. Iris is actually dead. The corpse was a hallucination. You mean?
You mean?
You've got it.
I bolted into the warehouse like I was shot out of a gun.
believe it.
The stomach is swollen slightly. She appears to have been pregnant.
Sorry, come again?
How?
Do not worry. The uterus does not contain a fetus.
That's even fucking weirder!
You mean after she was killed?
No, the fetus was not present in her body when she was killed. She must have been killed after giving birth. The distended stomach does not immediately shrink after birth. The expanded uterus takes some time to return to its normal size.
What the fuck am I listening to?
This evidence makes one thing perfectly obvious.
This corpse isn't Iris. It's someone else.
Which means...
Iris is still out there.
Iris is still alive.
Not necessarily. She could be alive. We haven't confirmed that yet. Multiple stab wounds with a single-edged, sharp object to the victim's back. Judging by the size and shape of the marks, the weapon was most likely a kitchen knife. This matches what you said on Sunday.
So this is the body I saw then. Is there an estimated time of death?
Impossible to determine. This body has been completely frozen for at least 10 years.
Okay.
10 years? She was killed more than 10 years ago?
Exactly. Her identity is unknown. Her killer is also unknown. But there is one likely suspect.
Who?
Let's consider the clues. The scene. Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Sunday night, we saw So here. And there is something else about So Sejima. We witnessed someone similar to Iris being stabbed repeatedly in So's Somnium.
So he saw this original murder. Is that what we're getting at?
But it wasn't Iris. It was this woman.
That is highly likely.
What we saw was So's memory from more than 10 years ago.
10 years ago doesn't line up with everything else we've had so far, so I'm intrigued.
I believe that is the case.
Who are you, lady?
Renju and So?
But we still do not know where Renju is.
That means that we need to talk to...
So Sejima.
Well, this is gonna go well. I'm 90% sure he told me to keep off his property. Also, there's the 90% sure he said he was my dad at some point, but I don't know. Mizuki and Ota kept searching for Iris. But unfortunately, they didn't turn up anything. Iris's whereabouts are still unknown. I'm worried about her, but without any leads, we'd just be looking for her blindly. I should focus on the investigation for now. It'll eventually lead me to Iris, I'm sure of it. With that in mind, I head to So's mansion.
I thought I told you never to show your face here again.
Yeah, that's what I figured. You got a thing on your chest, and I think it's new.
I didn't come here for Shoko today. I didn't come here for Iris either. Instead, I'm here for a girl who looks like Iris. Did you kill her?
Date, look.
I knew it. You killed her, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've had enough of your shit, Congressman! You wanted to check on the body of the girl you killed. That's why you were at the cold storage warehouse 2 days ago.
But why would... What? I still don't know where this fits in with everything else. Like, why is he still looking at a body from 10 years ago? Why would you keep that? Unless it's like... I don't fucking... Ah, God. My head hurts.
Where is Renju Okiura? You know where he is, don't you? You were at an Okiura fishery warehouse for a reason. There's definitely a connection between you two. And that's not all. Number 89 called your secretary. The same number 89 that Renju escaped with. Now tell me, where is Renju?
Suddenly, a gang of bodyguards stormed out of the mansion. In an instant, they surrounded me.
We'd like to ask you to please leave.
God fucking damn it. I knew I wasn't gonna get anywhere, but it was worth a try.
Damn it, So!
There's nothing we can do. We did arrive without a warrant. We were technically trespassing. If he had called the police, we would be in a predicament.
I am the police!
We would have been detained immediately. Who would look after Iris then? Do you intend to leave your responsibility with Mizuki and Ota?
Could be worse.
Ah!
Calm down, Date. We still have our lead.
Lead?
Before I explain, we need to discuss the corpse in the cold storage warehouse. Let's give her
Okay.
a name. Because she is frozen solid, we could call her All Ice or Alice. What do you think?
I hate it! It reminds me of the nonary games again! God damn it, why?
Alice and Iris. I believe it fits nicely.
It really is just the nonary games again. Yes, it's fine. She was trapped in Ice 9 the whole time.
Alright, Alice. What about her?
Someone might be able to identify her.
Who?
Allow me to ask you 3 questions.
God, what is it with you and 3 questions today?
Again with this?
First question. You have seen this corpse more than twice. 3 times, in fact. When was the first time?
In Somnium. I don't fucking remember when I Somniumed So. 3 days ago?
3 days ago. Saturday night when I synced at Abyss.
I thought that sounded right. I haven't been keeping track of the days, so I don't fucking know.
Yes, in the Somnium world. We saw the frozen corpse of a girl. Question 2. Who is the girl?
We called her Alice, but... Alice, a virus, Adrian?
Adrian? Adrian! No, of course not.
Metal Gear, I think? Dunno. As I said, I've not played a Metal Gear game. That's a lie. I finished Snake Eater, but I remember none of it, other than being shit scared by crocodiles. We called her Alice.
Now I know. That girl was probably Alice.
Most likely, yes. So we have technically known Alice for 3 days. One last thing. The final question. In which Somnium did we see Alice?
It was it. Again with the Adrian thing.
Adrian!
Rocky!
Adrian!
Rocky!
What the fuck is wrong with your eyes, Dante?
But seriously, I am talking about the corpse. Do you think you should be joking at a time like this?
Yes. That says more about me than it does anything else.
I understand your logic. We did see Alice in So Somnium. In that sense, your answer is not incorrect. However, I mean specifically Alice's frozen corpse. Whose brain were we synced to then?
Oh! Duh, we saw it in Mizuki's.
My roommate, Mizuki Okiura.
Exactly. You mentioned something about Mizuki's Somnium being some kind of prophecy. But prophecies are nonsense. Dreams are not made of the future. They are made from the past.
Is this what Shoko was yelling at Mizuki for? Because Mizuki saw this murder and Shoko was like, why didn't... You shouldn't have been here? What the fuck are you doing here while we're murdering this person?
Therefore,
Mizuki has seen Alice before.
there is no other explanation.
Iba, where is Mizuki now?
Where we went with Iris yesterday, Ikume Shrine.
The shrine? Why would she be there?
Unknown. She is supposed to be looking for Iris.
Why is everyone in this conspiracy theory?
Okay, let's go.
Date,
Did you find Iris?
If I did, I would have told you already.
Right.
Oh boy, do I have some questions for you, kid. Any idea where Ota is?
I think he's searching Akihabara right now. Last time he checked in, he said he didn't have anything.
Any idea on Renju?
I think Iris is with Renju.
With Daddy?
Yeah. Her note mentioned her most trusted person. That's probably Renju.
Yeah. I remember that mermaid girl saying something like that.
He was looking for Iris.
I know, like, one of you brought up, I could have sort of made the joke with the same thing with number 89, and I know who killed Shoko and Adami. But it does seem like this game really likes to reuse some certain voice clips. That's one of them.
Does that mean that Daddy is the one who called for Iris?
It could be.
Probably. I know he called for a late one stream.
So I need to know where he is.
But I haven't been able to get a hold of him.
Oh, god damn it. What? Yeah, what are you doing here, Mizuki?
Iris used to like this shrine. She told me about all her memories here. We used to come here all the time. You know those steps in the front? We would sit there together and talk about things. Like what gluten-free means, and eyelash extensions, and aerial yoga.
Okay. I guess I just don't understand because I'm not a girl.
And we would talk about all our problems together.
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes we would talk late into the night. So I thought that maybe she'd be here. But it looks like I was wrong.
Okay, here's the hard question.
Mizuki, I have something very important to ask you.
I told Mizuki about the frozen corpse we called Alice.
You've seen her before, haven't you? 3 days ago, I saw her in your Somnium. The body of a girl who looks like Iris, Alice. Your dreams are built from your memories. So that corpse... Mizuki, please, answer me. Iris's life is at stake.
Huh? What do you mean?
I told Mizuki everything. About how Renju ran off with the assassin, number 89. About how number 89 is connected to So Sejima. I mean, there's the skip button, but I'm gonna watch this because, I don't know. Just because, I guess. And that Sejima is linked to Alice's murder.
I need to know everything about Alice. If I find out who she is, I might be able to solve the mystery of Renju and number 89. And that might lead me to Iris.
Mizuki looked down at her feet quietly. I could see agony in her face. The silence lingered. Finally, she steeled herself, lifted her head, and spoke.
Okay, I'll tell you about Alice.
Shall we take a seat on the steps? Because I feel like this could be a while.
It was about a month ago. I saw my daddy crying in the president's office at Lemnis Gate. I was peeking through a crack in the door so he didn't see me. Daddy got up, then got into his car and drove away. I had never seen him like that before. I was curious, so I followed him in a taxi. That led me to the cold storage warehouse. He got out of his car and went inside. I followed right behind him, quietly. Daddy was standing next to the forklift in the back. I hid behind a shelf. I watched Daddy open the hood of the forklift, and then, after a little bit, he left. I wanted to know what he was looking at. I went over to the forklift and I looked under the hood myself. And then...
You saw Alice's dead body.
But at the time, I thought it was Iris.
So what did you do after that?
The corpse looked exactly like Iris. I couldn't believe she was dead. I just couldn't. so I went to Iris's house. Huh? What's wrong, Mizuki?
And she was alive.
Iris was alive. I thought I was going crazy or dreaming. I tried to convince myself that it was just a hallucination.
Did you talk to Renju about it, or probably not?
What do you mean? I couldn't just ask. It would have changed everything.
Daddy, I've seen you carry. Well, I'm assuming he's carrying a dead girl to a forklift. Can you please explain?
I thought that as long as I stayed quiet, everything would be okay.
It would all just blow over.
I didn't see a dead body. I wasn't even at the warehouse. I repeated that to myself over and over and tried to forget the whole thing.
Repressed memories are often the subject of somnia.
That's why Alice showed up during the sync.
And you didn't call the police?
What was I supposed to do? Daddy would have been in trouble.
So you kept quiet this whole time?
Yeah.
Okay, what else do you know about Okiura?
I actually met with one of the higher-ups at Daddy's company last night, before I went to Matsushita Diner.
Why?
Because you asked about the cold storage. I was curious. I asked around some, and...
Ooh, shit. This is why Mizuki is my favorite child. She does the research.
I found out that Daddy was managing the warehouse before I was born. After my grandpa died, Daddy took over. In exchange for managing the warehouse, he gave ownership of the company to someone else. I guess he didn't want to let this place go.
So he kept the warehouse and let the company go.
Or maybe he couldn't let it go. That's more accurate, I think. But I understand why.
Because he used it to keep the bodies?
Inside that warehouse was...
Alice.
On paper, Daddy has nothing to do with Okiura Fishery. Daddy was still managing the warehouse. And he was the only one allowed in there, too. That was part of the agreement when he gave up the company. And the whole thing had to be a secret. He really stressed that point.
How long was... Yeah, how...
Hey, Mizuki. How long was he managing the warehouse?
He probably still is.
For 18 years. That's what the man told me.
18 years? From that long ago?
Yes.
Oh, well, this just ain't good, is it?
Iba, I need an emergency search. Missing persons from 18 years ago.
Understood.
And any of them look like Iris.
Huh?
Date, I found her. The girl who looks like Iris.
What's her name?
Monica Iwai, 19 years old at the time of her disappearance. A graduate of Eitoku High School.
What?
Am I meant to know that name?
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Huh. Okay.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me.
I don't remember having this conversation, but apparently I must have.
Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
Yeah, for some reason I don't remember having this conversation.
Alice is... Monica. Hitomi's friend who went to the same school as her and Renju. But why? Monica's body was found just now.
That's Iris's actual mom, I'm assuming. I think what... If she's just given birth, I'm assuming she'd just given birth to Iris. But then, I don't know, she's dead here. And I guess Hitomi adopted her?
But even back then, Hitomi knew. She knew that Monica was already dead. Iba, where is Hitomi right now?
At headquarters for questioning.
Oh, thank God! Time to delve into her brain!
MPD still believes that the body they discovered was Iris.
Got it. Contact boss. Have them bring Hitomi to Abyss.
We going into that head of hers.
Roger that.
Come on, at least give Mizuki some moral support. She did fucking good. She did real good.